Hey friends, it's Hope, and today I am here to do my August TBR, and I have a lot of books that I want to read in August, and the main reason is because I am going home in September, and that means I'm going to have access to my favorite used bookstore, and I love bringing in books that I know I'll probably never read again to sell them. That way I can get store credit and then hopefully come home with a ton of new books. Alright, so the first books that I'm planning on reading in September are these lovely books that I have planned to read for Booktubeathon. Now, for some reason, if I can't finish all those books for Booktubeathon, I do plan on continuing to read them in the month of August, so I can definitely finish them. Then after Booktubeathon is over, I am going to be doing a buddy read with my lovely friend Mandy from Oh It's Mandy, and we will be reading The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. This is the second book in the Remnant Chronicles, and this comes after The Kiss of Deception. We both loved it, and we definitely wanted to read this together, so that will be happening in the second week of August. So these next 4 books are my Wishful Thinking books because I just counted everything and I have 12 books here. And while I usually read between like 9 and 12 books a month, I just don't know how realistic it's going to be this month because these are not small books. So yeah, these are my Wishful Thinking ones. The first book I have to show you is one I recently hauled, and that is Before I Go to Sleep by S.J. Watson. This is a psychological thriller following a girl who loses her memory every time she falls asleep. What? Yeah. And check out this cover. It is so brilliant, so haunting. I'm in love. The next book I have to show you guys that I really want to read this month is Doll Baby, and it is by Lauren Lane McNeil, and this follows a girl in the 1960s as she just went through an accident, and I don't know if she loses her mother, but maybe because of the accident she has to move in with her grandmother in New Orleans, and her life starts to change a little bit. So I'm interested to see if I love this. I love the cover. If I read it and I don't love it, then it's definitely being sold to the used bookstore. The next book that I desperately want to read, I also just hauled, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. This book is not small either, so yeah, I really hope I can read this. There's been so much hype and I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so I'm really excited to read it, and fingers crossed I enjoy it just as much as everybody else is. The last physical book that I have for you, I was not really planning on reading it in August, but I've been getting a lot of comments saying to pick up this book, and that is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna, and I've heard from a ton of people that they really love this book, so I'm going to try and pick it up. Like I said with most of the other ones, this is not a small book, so we'll see how realistic it is. I think this novel is more of like a friendship story. I love friendship stories, so even though this is a thick book, maybe I will fly right through it. So the last thing I have to do today is my TBR jar. So far I have completed all of my TBR challenges, which is so exciting. So yeah, we'll see what I get this month. I have read a book that was gifted to you, and that actually works out perfectly because I'm planning on reading Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh this month for the Booktubeathon, and that was gifted to me by Megan Precourt over at Megan Precourt. I also have Confess by Colleen Hoover on my Kindle right now, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to read that book this month. And then I also have the second book in the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead on my Kindle too. So yeah, decisions. I have a lot to read this month. Wish me luck, I'm going to need it. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye.